Hey everyone, it's Otherworld Otaku here, and today we're going to be talking about if Sword Art Online is really that bad. Before I begin, please like and subscribe for more content like this. And now on to today's topic. The main character for the series is Kirito and Ozuna. We're first introduced to Kirito as he puts on the Nerve Gear, which is a VR headset with full immersion. He loads up SAO on the first day of its official release, and we quickly learn that he is a beta tester from the beta days of the game. We follow him in the first episode as he shows another new character to the world how to level up and how to use the weapons. But we quickly find that they can't leave the game and they're teleported to the main arena where the creator of the game tells them that they're all stuck in the game until they complete the game. And after this, there's a time skip straight into episode 2, which is a couple of weeks later. Kirito at this stage is already leveled up quite significantly. And we also just meet Ozuna, who seems to be fairly strong, out of nowhere. They form their own party for this boss raid. And in the boss raid, several people die trying to defeat the boss. But Ozuna and Kirito together beats the boss. Kirito, for some reason, decides that he's going to go off on his own. And he becomes very overpowered very fast. There's a lot of other kind of time skips, but kind of the main takeaway is Kirito gets very powerful very fast out of nowhere, and it's very hard to kind of explain other than him kind of doing a lot of kind of spawn, like killing like spawns, like fresh spawns. The only way to kind of explain Kirito leveling up so fast is him just kind of going around killing all the low level like monsters spawns. And Ozuna, we don't see it, but out of nowhere she joins a guild and becomes fairly high ranking in the guild. The only kind of character development I see really in the series is when Kirito witnesses some of his friends die and he wasn't powerful enough to protect them. But it's just another excuse for him to become more overpowered and become more godlike. The story has a lot of potential. Early on we see how dark the world can be, with Kirito seeing the deaths of several people his own age and being unable to protect them, as well as seeing other players becoming player killers just for the fun of it. But the main story kind of dissolves with the amount of time skip there is and Kirito basically building up a harem. And for an anime called Sword Art Online, we spend very little time in the game Sword Art Online. Halfway through season 1 we're moved straight over to another world called Alpine Online, and even that ends by the end of season 1. And where we see Ozuna in the beginning of season 1 being very overpowered, halfway through season 1 she basically becomes a damsel in distress and incapable of protecting herself, which is pretty much a waste of a good character. When Kirito starts off in Sword Art Online, he becomes very powerful because he knows all the kind of tricks from being a beta tester. But then in halfway through season 1, when they go to Alpha Online, he's still very overpowered, which makes very little sense for the story. Like, he really should be starting a much lower level and having less experience. The animation for this anime is very high quality, and even after 8 years it still holds up to this day. And it's very easy to see why a lot of newcomers can fall in love with this anime. From the high quality fight scenes to the lovely world design. Like, that would be probably one of the biggest positive things I can say about the anime, is like, it's a very pretty world. My overall opinion on this anime is that it's a good gateway anime to bring newcomers into the anime scene, but for anyone that's been in the anime scene for long, it just doesn't hold up well. The story is very rushed, and a lot of character development is skipped, and the characters end up just appearing overpowered, which they are most of the time. Some of the good things about the anime though are the fight scenes, which are very well animated. There is an alternative Sword Art Online alternative, Gun Gale Online, which basically is in the same universe and improves in a lot of the shortcomings that the original season of Sword Art Online failed upon. There's also a movie in development that's going to go back to the first season and develop both Kirito and Ozuna further and show them struggling and coping being trapped inside the game. Overall, I would recommend this anime as the good gateway anime to newcomers into the anime scene, but for anyone that's been in the anime scene for a long time, I would not be able to recommend it. Hey everyone, thanks for watching to the end of this video, and if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe and comment below on what you think about SAO. And if you have any improvements I should work on for the next video, please mention in the comments below as well. See you next time.